here in the shed, as you can see, the component parts of the lamp have received a few coats of primer. Now, you remember the old degraded fabric covered flex for this lamp? Well, nothing goes to waste with me, because I had a brainwave, and that was to strip the flex and use the wire strands as hangers for these arms, etc. So they could easily be painted, and they're just dangling there on a thin strand of wire. So that's what I did. I stripped the flex and unravelled it. So all these are held up with a single strand of wire, which is quite secure, which allows me to spray the primer all over them without leaving any marks. I say, for instance, if I'd lain these down on newspaper or cardboard, it would have been disastrous really, because when you remove them, it tends to lift the paper or cardboard with it, and it gets stuck to the parts, which is no good at all. I'm pleased with how these are coming along. The base has come up beautifully. Let's bring that out into the sun, and the base has come up very nice indeed. I smoothed it all down using the Scotch Brite and emery cloth, and then finally some very fine wet or dry. That's come up very nicely indeed. And the primer I like to use is Halford's Etch Primer, because it gives a high build, and I've just had good results with it. There may be better ones out there, but for the money, I think it's £10 a tin. It does last quite a while as well, but you want to do the job properly, so use something good to begin with. So yeah, that's another phase in the restoration completed. As you can also see, I've had to carefully mask everything up, including the little chrome, whatever you'd call them, chrome bushes. I don't know what they're called, but these bits here, that's been carefully masked up. But it's worth doing it properly, so it's worth going to the effort and care of doing this properly. Again, same with the pegs for the springs, all carefully masked up, and they will stay on there until the top coat is dry. Now, it was very tempting just to spray all these with gloss black. I see we've got no autofocus on these things, so once again another brilliant gadget from Apple. So I apologise if this keeps falling out of focus, but I'm having to tap the screen repeatedly to get it to focus. So yeah, it was tempting just to spray everything gloss black, because you can't really go wrong with gloss black, but that was never my intention. I've got to stick with the original plan, post office red. So that'll be coming up next. I'll crack open the old enamelite tin, derived from Bakelite, which is a lovely paint to work with. And these will all be bright red very soon, which will look stunning. So see you in the next one.